So I'm going to take a drive today, and I wanted to capture a couple things for FSD, the beta 10.4. Now, to start with, I want to say, I know for a fact I'm a beta tester, and this is a beta piece of software. So I don't expect it to work perfect. Actually, I don't really expect it to work great, or maybe good. So we'll see. Let's take a ride, and there's a couple of areas on this route that actually has me, that scares the shit out of me. So let's go, and I will try to allow Trixie to drive herself, but you know, let's see how it goes. The first thing is I don't use FSD within my neighborhood, my cul-de-sac, and the major reason being is that she'll want to go 25 miles an hour, and that's just way too fast for a cul-de-sac. I mean, I normally creep out of here at 10 miles an hour. So 25 is just a little too much for me. So it'll take us a second to get out of the cul-de-sac. It's the graphics are just freaking amazing. Then from there we'll head to Staples, and after Staples I'm gonna run and get coffee. And those are two pretty good routes. Now I'm doing this at about 9:48 in the morning on a Thursday morning. That way, not too much traffic. I'm in Northern Virginia, Alexandria, about 10 miles south of Washington, D.C. So I know that the traffic won't be too bad. All right, so we're lined up to go, and let's go ahead and kick into FSD. And as you can see, you know, pretty quick. She gets up to speed, so we'll go ahead and use the right toggle and drop it down to 25, since that's kind of the speed limit through here. Now yep, she's gonna go. I would have too, so not too bad. So up here at my first left, whoa, shit, I don't know where she was going. She corrected. Up here at my first left, this is one that I find interesting because most of the people on the far left will cut it really, really tight, and those on the second left lane, they'll come in a little bit. So I wonder, this is one that scares me, because when the two cars come around the corner, the one on this will cut in, and this one's supposed to go really sharp. My experience so far has been that we'll go like in a nice arc. So let's see how she does. This I normally disengage here because, like I said, it kind of scares me. Not too much of hesitation. That was nice. It's about what I would have done. And I guess it's the other thing is, I guess I'm anticipating what I would have done and not necessarily what's the best way to drive. All right, so here we go. Yep, so she comes out, no car really beside of me, so we went a little too far, but not too bad. So at this point in time, she has no idea what the speed limit is, because there's no marked sign, and I don't even know where the first marked sign is. Okay, she's now creeping. Car behind me is not happy. So yeah, so she's just going along 20. This isn't too bad just because the light's red. But didn't really take that too well. All right, into the parking lot. I'm always concerned that she's going to hit the curb and road rash me, but so far haven't cut too much. Not quite sure why she's stopping, but she is. No stop sign. Autopilot creeping forward. Doesn't realize that there's a stop sign to the left. All right, let's see what she does here. Up. Whoa, 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 whoa. I had to put the brake on. She was going to continue on even though the pedestrians were walking. So, not too bad. It's getting better. The parking has now gotten a lot better because, as you can see, as soon as I pulled up to a parking spot, it found it. We'll go ahead and tell it to go into a parking spot. It didn't go to the closest one. It went a little further over. But the auto park has gotten unbelievably better. Well, actually, she picked the right spot because it was the easiest one for her to pull into without having to do any corrections. So nice job, Trixie. Let me go in and get my stuff, and then I'll be back, and we will head off to coffee. Okay, so I got my print order and from Staples. Now it's time to go to Grounded Coffee in Alexandria, Virginia. If you're ever down in Alexandria, Grounded Coffee, it's the best coffee we have around here. So, for the most part, I don't think there's anything that's really got that tricky about it. But, you know, we'll see. I need to get my wife in the car, and she hates when I have autopilot on. She calls the car's Trixie. She calls autopilot Elon. And so the entire time she's screaming out, "Brake, Elon, don't turn here, Elon," blah, blah, blah. All right, so we're live. Oh, don't know what to do with this car. All right. I don't know if that person was honking at me, maybe. Okay, oh, get over. Oh. That's kind of sporty. All right. Interesting. So she stopped at the pedestrian crosswalk and then worked her way forward. All right, here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. Went a little further than I expected her to go. That's kind of fun. I jokingly say that, you know, Trixie is now like a teenager learning how to get her driver's license with a lead foot. I named her Trixie because I'm from the age of Speed Racer, and Speed Racer had a girlfriend named Trixie, and started off with my first sports car, named her Trixie. So now for the last 30 years, Trixie gets a new body every couple of years, and she used to be a Toyota 4Runner, and before that she was a Datsun Roadster, and before that she was a TR7 and a Isuzu, what was it? An Isuzu iMark? That takes me back. All right, so we'll see how this goes. Interesting, this way she thought it was 35, the other direction she thought it was 20, so. One of the things I have been impressed by is the way that the vehicle zippers. It zippers very well when two lanes come into one. It does better than my fellow drivers. And I'll cut most of this out. speed it up. All right, here we go. So see, that's weird. See why it's I don't know why it says it's 38 is the speed limit on the max. I'll take it up to 50. Let it do its thing. So it went from 35 to 50, but the max it would go is 38. So I don't know why it didn't, when the speed limit went to 50, it didn't change the max. But kind of a weird one. The braking has gotten a lot better since the first. I think I started out with beta 10.1 or something, and it was full speed to stop. I'm not quite sure why she just changed lanes, and now she just changed lanes back. Kind of odd. The other thing I don't like is she doesn't use a turn signal to change lanes, only to do hard rights, hard lefts. So you notice back there that we did two lane changes and nothing, you know, no blinker whatsoever. I've always assumed that you had to legally use a blinker to change lanes. Could I be wrong? I don't know. I gotta look that up. I'd hate to get a ticket for an illegal lane change because I didn't use a blinker. Try to explain to the police officer, well, my car was driving itself. All right, let's see, what are we gonna do? Here we go. Let's see. So it's two school buses, and it just looks like two big trucks. So I don't expect them to stop and turn on their loading passenger signs, but it would be kind of neat if it did, because I'd love to see what she would do. It was funny during the when we that was a kind of phantom brake. It was kind of funny during the. You had to have a safety score of 100 to initially get it, and that's when I got it, was with 100. But what's funny is it didn't change my driving habits. So apparently I drive like somebody who's, you know, old anyway. So see all these other people talking about how they had to change their driving habits, and mine didn't change mine at all. So I guess the lesson learned there is you don't want to be behind me. I drive slow. And you'll notice I have mine set to only go 10% above the speed limit at any point in time. So that's why it goes to 38 and not some other number. Oh, all right. So I had to take over for a moment because she slammed on her brakes and it almost caused the car behind me to rear end us. So I gave her a little bit of assistance on the accelerator. So this should be our right up here. She has a tendency to go into this. Oh, here we go. Come on, go into it. There you go. And into the parking lot we'll go. This might be sporty. Up, cars are everywhere, people. All right, so navigation complete. Let's go in and get coffee. Odd, she didn't pick up the parking spot being available. All right, I'll be right back.